Welcome inside Mall of America studio to Timberwolves Fast Break alongside Quincy Lewis. I am Annie Sabo. The Rockets able to complete the regular season series sweep of the Timberwolves 4-0. 117-111 the final from Houston. However, Quincy, this was a game Minnesota led for a majority of this one. Houston only had a 3-point lead heading into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, the Wolves played great. One guy that we really didn't talk a lot about, Eric Gordon, he really is the key in the cog to the Houston Rockets. When he plays well, he gives them that third shooter, that spot-up shooter that can take over when Harden or Westbrook is struggling. And tonight, in the fourth quarter, he came up big with 2 back-to-back threes that really kind of ended this game for the Wolves.
Harden and Westbrook combining for 64 points this evening in a 117-111 final from Houston. The Rockets really able to take control late in the third quarter heading into the fourth. However, the average margin of victory for the Rockets when facing the Wolves prior to this evening, 19 points. Tonight, a far different story. Head coach Ryan Saunders has to be proud of his team despite a 6-point loss. Let's head to Houston to hear from him.
I was proud with how our guys fought. I understood what we were up against tonight. Team that, it was, in a way desperate for a win. But we all are in this league. Being a team that came together and a young group, we're desperate to improve. And, one of the things that we just talked about as a group is making sure we don't have lulls. Whether it be offensively or defensively, and valuing every possession. And we didn't do a great job of that in the third quarter. So we got to continue to build. But I was proud of our guys' effort, and I was proud of a lot of things that these guys did.
The 6-game road trip continues onward on Friday against Chris Paul and the Thunder, and Saturday, the second game of the back-to-back in San Antonio against the Spurs. Tuesday, the Wolves will visit Damian Lillard and the Blazers on Fox Sports North Plus. Quincy, looking at that upcoming schedule, Friday, the Oklahoma City Thunder, a team the Wolves are 0-3 against this season. So what's it going to take for Minnesota to get over that hump and get a win?
Well, continue to play with pace and tempo. Continue to take and have confidence in their shots. But the biggest thing, like Ryan said, really value possessions, take care of the ball. When they go back and look at this film, they're going to be so upset with themselves because 3 to 4 or 5 possessions, really, they just gave the ball to Houston. Game could have been totally different.
Absolutely. 117-111 the final from Houston. We hope to see you on Friday beginning at 6:30 for another edition of Wolves Live, as that'll do it for Timberwolves Fast Break.